KD.
Hey, listen, how you doing?
Shalom, shalom. Man, tomorrow's going to be even bigger than I thought, KD.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hi, Mike. Shalom.
Hey, how you doing? Shalom. How
Oh,
y'all doing?
oh, man. I had this because I just found something in the news. Hey, LBZ.
Hey, what's up, Mike? What's up,
Listen,
LZ?
hey, I'm with Ticket real quick. I'm gonna get right. I'm gonna put myself on mute, but I'm gonna get right back with y'all in a sec.
Yeah, take your time.
All right.
You know what? You know what's happening tomorrow? Tomorrow we have the supermoon.
Oh,
Right.
really?
We got the supermoon tomorrow, but listen to this. The sun crosses the equator just hours before the supermoon. The sun
What?
will be crossing the equator tomorrow.
What time that's gonna kick off?
The sun, now, according to what this is saying, is I don't know where you are, but listen to this. The sun will cross the equator at 5:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the supermoon will be at 9:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Damn.
That'll be 8 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Damn, that's like right on cue for me.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, whoa, are you kidding me? All of this is happening tomorrow.
Shit.
Woo, America don't know what it's in for.
Yeah, it's closer to damn fork in the ditch, Lisa.
Oh man, we got to talk about the flood. That flood done hit several states in the Midwest. It's a mess there. It's a mess. It is so bad, KD. They are saying they don't know when the water is going to recede. The levees all around those states broke.
Damn.
I mean, it's a big mess. And on top of that, the rain is coming in that same area today, and the flood is going to get worse.
Damn.
Hey, to add insult to injury, KD, it's cold and a motherfucker up there. Ooh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cuss like that. Ooh, KD, it's cold up there. Some of that water is ice.
Yeah,
I just came from an air today, and shit been chilly.
Mm-hmm. Listen, that's what happened, Mike. They had heavy rain for like a few days in a row. It melted the snow and ice, and it created a flood.
I seen the video.
Then the levees broke. The levees start breaking one by one. So
let me ask you this, Lisa. Did the dam break in Omaha? Because they said that's what's saving Omaha, Nebraska is they dam in that levee system. So I don't know if it done failed yet or not.
They said the levee broke in Nebraska.
Oh.
Now I don't know what part. I don't know if it's in the same part, but they said one of the levees did break.
Hey, them folks catching hell up there.
Yeah, they are. They said they already evacuated thousands already, and they got rescue teams. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers are there because of the broken levees. It's a mess.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that in Nebraska. Man, Nebraska effed up.
That's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's getting real up in here. It's real.
Ain't that a... But you know what? It's right next to the state that had Black Wall Street, and I think some people came from there and burnt it down. So I don't feel shit for that state either.
Oh, Omaha? No, but it's the land of Malcolm X, man. That's the only thing good about it. Malcolm X came out of there. Oh boy. Let me see if I can get True Royal here.
Oh man, I'm telling you, man. I seen that video last night. I said, what the where? But a lot of that came from that what they call that, a bomb cyclone.
Yeah, that's where it came from. That's where all the snow came from. And then all the rain came on top of the snow and created a flood. All right. this. See if I can send her this link. Oh, True Royal.
I'm here.
Oh my goodness. I got to tell you what's coming.
What's
I got to tell you.
Okay.
Tomorrow, you know we have the super moon, right?
Yes.
Guess what's happening hours before the super moon?
I don't have a clue.
The sun is crossing the equator.
Lord have mercy.
The sun is crossing the equator at 5:42 Eastern Standard Time. And at 9:42, we're having the super moon all in the same day.
There's a lot going on.
So, you know, when the sun, that's what the equinox is. So when the sun officially crossed the equator, we are officially in spring.
Wow.
So that's happening just hours before the super moon. I say you better cover your head. You know what did they say back in that movie? That movie, Break Yourself.
Wow.
It's ugly up in half.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thursday is the super moon.
Yes.
I'm just double checking.
For you, it starts at 6:42.
Right. We'll be wide awake. Wow.
And then the sun will be crossing the equator. For you, it will be at 2:42 in the afternoon. That's when the sun will cross the equator, your time.
Wow, there's a lot going on. Wow. I've been in here real quiet.
It's going to get ugly for America.
Well, it's all kind of shit going on. Cohen got raided again.
I saw that. I
see that.
You saw that Houston fire? They just declared that fire uncontainable.
And you know, I did a video on it.
So much oil in there. They said they cannot go in there to put it out. It will burn out on its own.
I did a video about that fire. I knew that drunk hoe was lying.
That's what I'm about to say. I'm like, what the fuck is that drunk bitch doing?
She was drunk.
They just declared it uncontainable. They said they absolutely cannot go in there and put that thing out.
Lisa, are you doing a live stream?
Yes, I'm not live. I'm not live yet.
Okay, right. I was just checking. Yeah, I didn't know if you knew or not.
I'm getting ready to switch everything on right now.
That woman was so drunk, Lisa. She was fidgeting around. Her neck was real red and stuff. And I know about refineries very well. I know about fires very well. I said, this is not what you think it is.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I'm looking at. And now all of a sudden, now they can't put the shit out.
That is they announced today it's uncontainable.
Real talk, real queen. I used to clean one of their buildings, and I used to get sent home a couple of days because of possible combustion.
Mm-hmm. It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, you see all that black smoke? That smoke is jet black.
Mm-hmm. And y'all know the state of Nebraska is disappearing.
Yeah, did you see that? I did a video on that's coming out tomorrow.
I did one yesterday.
And they said, they said right now it is in bad shape. They even admitted they don't know when all of that water is going to recede. Levees are broke now. And the water is going to rise even more because they got rain coming.
Lisa, we ain't even hitting the 90-day.
Woo! And oh my goodness.
There's so much shit going on. I can't keep up.
Is on fire. Now, I knew about the super moon. I had no idea this was also the equinox where the sun's crossing the equator.
No, I didn't have a clue.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to have my ass outside again.
Oh, man.
I'm going to try to film whatever I can film.
Well, I know here it's going to be partly cloudy, but I'm hoping that it'll be enough breaks in the cloud where I'll be able to see it.
Mm-hmm. This is shit that Esau cannot control at all.
Oh man, you got two solar events happening on the same day. I mean, woo, two big ones too, you know?
But hey, they claiming they so superior. Stop this shit.
You know what? I was reading an article last night. They gave some old lame excuse explanation why they're not showing these mug shots. It didn't even make sense. The words that they put together.
They're not going to do that to them.
No, they not. No, they not. But
No,
you know what? It is pissing a lot of folks off day by day by day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Them bitches need to go bury theyself. Because they just, you know, the way people are upset, and it's their own.
Yeah.
It done messed up a lot of stuff for people. They little dumb kids can't get into college.
Right. They're not smart enough. We always knew they were dumb.
I didn't know they was that dumb, Lisa. Damn.
We always knew the devil was dumb.
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm just sitting. As soon as I found out about the equal knots happening just hours before the supermoon, I went down there. I said, hell, I'm going to make myself the best smoothie ever.
Something real good.
And you know, it's freezing in my house, right? So I'm down there with my hoodie on, and I did.
You sound like me. I put on my hoodie to go in my kitchen. Oh my goodness. But what I'm loving about it is, I'm telling y'all see how real retrograde is? It affects shit.
Oh my goodness.
And then those other forces, the full moon. I read many articles where people that work in the emergency room said they know during the full moon that it's going to be full. You know, the emergency room is going to be full, and they expect that type of stuff. You know.
Well,
and,
I tell you what, it's full and it's right in front of my window right now. I'm looking right at the moon, and
it's no joke.
Plain as day.
Real talk, Terrell. I don't think too many people laughing at you now. This shit is happening right around them people.
I've been trying to tell people for the longest. Shit break down. Let's see. Wait a minute. 2 retrogrades ago, our flat screen TV just went out. We don't know what happened. It just went out.
Well, if I didn't tell you guys, my furnace died. I mean, I got space heaters in my house right now. My furnace died. It's gone. It's got to be replaced. It's ice cold downstairs. Upstairs, I got all the furnaces. I mean, I got all the space heaters up here to try to keep it warm while we're sleeping.
Oh, no, that's not good. I mean, I hope they do replace it, though.
Yeah, you know, we're looking into it and getting estimates, but right now.
Are you much warmer upstairs, Lisa?
Oh, it's toasty upstairs.
Oh, good. And I know Loretta good.
Yeah, in fact, she's right up here with me. Yeah, it's toasty upstairs. Downstairs, I got one downstairs, but I think because it's kind of spacious down there, it's really not doing much. I might actually go down there a little later and unplug it.
You might go downstairs. You got to put on a winter coat.
Yeah, I mean it went. I didn't even know it went. In fact, I was on True Royals Hangout. That's why I disappeared, because my son was like, "Mom, it's ice cold in here." I was like, "What?" And I went out there, and sure enough, went down there, touched the furnace, and it was not warm at all.
Wow.
So I had the power company come out, and then I had a couple of contractors come out, and they all pretty much told me the same thing. It's gone.
It's gone. Damn.
Yeah, it's gone. And I was talking to my uncle, and he was like, I had to replace my hot water tank. I was like, when? He was like, today. I was like, damn, everything is going. It's like everything is going, you know?
And it usually happens during that time. Our furnace went out a couple of years ago during retrograde. I had to crawl. Had to crawl up under the damn house to go check it. I was the only one that could fit down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I said, I said I gotta crawl up under a house. I don't want to crawl up under this house.
Yeah, I hear you. So I no, it's never good news when that goes, because, they already told me it's going to run about $7,000 to $10,000 to replace it.
Ouch.
So yeah, it's never good. It's never the right time for that to go. It doesn't matter. It's never the
Lord.
right time.
Damn. That's all I would say is damn.
So, you know, nothing I can do about it. And plus, you know, hey, it got a lot of years out of it. It's been in the house since 91, and this is what, 2019?
Oh, that's real good. Yeah.
Yeah, so got a lot out of it. Can't complain. But let me just check here. It says I got 15, but I'm not seeing anybody.
Oh, you put it back on public?
Yeah. It says it's showing 15, but I don't see anybody. But let me.
Yeah, I had a couple of subscribers. One that I hadn't seen in a long time said they have not been getting none of my notifications.
No,
And,
yeah. I
mean,
heard the same thing too, and I think that's YouTube doing that shit.
big time. Yeah, that's why I always just manually put it in people that I watch because I'm so aware of it and stuff. But this person said they ain't seen me in months.
No, it's public, so I guess we'll just.
They'll come through. They'll come through eventually.
Yeah.
But they need to be mindful of that because what I do is because sometimes I don't get yours and I don't even never tell you. I just manually put it in and I have a feeling. I said I think Lisa's doing a hangout and I catch it every time and stuff. And you know what, that hangout that you did real quick about Amber Geiger, I can't stand that bitch.
I hate her.
If I could crawl through that screen and beat the hell out of her, I would. I mean, she can't hide who she is. She just cannot hide.
Yeah, well, I think that's mutual right there. I can't stand the sight of her.
I mean, this murderous bitch, bitch, just to sit up there and kill that dude.
Yeah, and for what? For what? Oh, yeah, I see everybody now. Shalom, everybody in the chat.
They didn't want you.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said, he could not have come up with the worst reason for killing Botham John. I walked in. I thought this was my apartment. Come on.
Bitch, please. I'm where you at, Lisa.
Even kids think, I was even talking to children and even they thought that was dumb. I mean, come on.
But them kids say it's lame. I was thinking the same thing you was thinking, Lisa, because we didn't seen enough cases where, first and foremost, let's start with Botham. Why you ain't put out his toxicology report?
Right.
Because, they didn't have no respect. They had the funeral and they was running to the funeral talking about his weed in his apartment. And if they had an inkling of anything about him, they would have been breaking their neck. Okay, so we put Botham to the side. Okay, if this bitch didn't have nothing in her, they would have had that plastered everywhere. And then the thing that gets me, because we didn't already interviewed Bonnie, this shit about this bitch being tired, she could have walked to work.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
Stop insulting our intelligence.
Said it was a 2-minute walk.
Oh, we're gonna go back to how exhausted she was. So exhausted, she driving for miles. By the time she started up her vehicle and rolled down the street, she at home.
Right.
Y'all got some problems. And then they put on a third attorney. Let's not forget that.
We haven't seen her toxicology report. We have not seen the autopsy. Because I'm telling you, the bitch shot him at close range. She did not shoot him across no goddamn room. She knocked on that door and he walked up to that door to answer it. She shot him. Ain't no damn way she shot him across the room in the dark. No.
I knew there was a certain feeling. They're trying to Jason Van Dyke her. I saw this shit coming right around the way. I knew it.
Okay, wait a minute. Who is this? The conscious comedian Lisa Cabrera, True Royal, cursed out and called race hustlers by Nyla Says and Taz abusive. We ain't whatever.
Whatever. I don't even know what the hell that means. What the hell does that mean?
This nothing but people. This is nothing but clickbait for people to get more subscribers on their channel. These are people that are desperate and stuff. We are not playing. And we will show y'all shortly in a few months how much we are not playing. That we are dedicated to putting out accurate, true news. And these are the type of people, I call them the fence setters and the naysayers and stuff. When they start doing shit like this, they playing and they insulting the community's intelligence. And we know that Lisa Cabrera's name is big in YouTube. And so that's what they do. You know, they'll use Phil's name. There's certain people's names that they will use to get these people to watch them. So these people right here, because I'm looking at, they doing a live stream. They're not about the seriousness of the things that are happening in the Black community. They playing.
I mean, but like, hold the fuck up, True. I mean, I saw Nyla Sis come over here, so why the fuck?
Don't put that on Nyla. Don't put that on Nyla. Nyla don't do that. I know what Nyla is doing. Don't put that on Nyla.
No, she don't do that. But you know, the ones with struggle channels, they do it.
Now somebody just here, see, some people see through it. They said, "Stop, blood clocked, LOL, crying, baby Taz." See, some people see through shit. Some people see through shit. See, you don't think that you fooling everybody. I done been on YouTube enough that I done seen the whole gamut. You can be the most rottenest YouTuber out there, and people will continue to watch you, or you can be the most positive one. You get the whole gamut. You got all kind of people out here. Some people watching rotten shit, and it doesn't stop anything. See, some of these YouTubers think that I'm gonna put something out so rotten about whoever they don't like, and that's gonna stop them from watching them. It don't stop people from watching you. You know, people do what they do, and you keep it moving. You stay focused. You got to have relentless drive.
He can say whatever he wants. His ass ain't getting back over here. So it doesn't matter.
And you didn't do anything to him, Lisa. You came in disrespectful. You came in nasty and stuff. Usually people come in and say hi to people and stuff, and you're not the end all be all. You don't know every damn thing, you know? And people need to get off of that like they the gospel. Nobody's the gospel out here.
And this is why I say once again that the conscious gossip community over there or wherever the hell he is a damn joke.
We're all entitled to our.
It's not Nyla.
No, it's not Nyla. We're all entitled to our opinions and stuff. But I would never go to anybody's channel, and I don't particularly care for them. First and foremost, I wouldn't even go to their channel at all. That's the part to be getting me. Some people are not logical. They'll tell you, well, why are you making videos on this? Or why are you doing this? Who the fuck asked you to come to my channel?
Right.
I didn't demand for you to come there. I did not force for you to watch my channel.
Right.
I don't go to people's channels I don't care for and stuff. You're not being logical. You're not doing your own thinking at all. And you're right, King Bay. We pay them no mind. We stay focused on what we have to stay focused on, because my father taught me buffoonery has a short duration. So it only lasts so long. And
you know what? Let me tell you something, and let me be real with everybody here. When I came to YouTube, I had on my channel 111 people subscribing to me, and that's when I didn't have no videos on. So when I came here, that's what I started with. I didn't go to nobody's channel causing no commotion. I didn't get on my channel talking about people. I just did the articles that I cared about and I thought other people might want to hear. And that's what I did every day. I never had to go to somebody else's channel and go, so-and-so is so-and-so. And oh my God, this person is this, and this. I didn't have to do that to get people to pay attention.
In fact, somebody told me,
anytime you got to do shit like that to draw attention to yourself, you ain't shit. Period. You ain't shit.
In fact, somebody told me that they was like, Lisa got a channel over there, and I was like, Lisa got a channel, and I thought back to when you was on that one hangout with me. That one's gone, and it was a bunch of us on there, and I said, oh, I remember, that's the sister with the strong voice. So I immediately went over there and stuff, and then I was even on your first hangout. You wasn't putting nobody on the panel then. You was just feeling your way through, and we was all happy that was another channel up. I invite new channels because some people, oh, that's all I can say, and stuff. But you came out real quiet. You just start putting up your videos.
I never had to drag anybody in order to get someone's attention over here. I never had to do that. But look at what some of these other people got to resort to.
They desperate.
Yeah, that's nothing but pure desperation. I don't like the amount of subscribers I have. I got to do something to get people over here. Lisa Cabrera ain't shit. Come on. Come on.
And this is, once again, I don't subscribe to every doggone body and everybody over here and over there. This is why I don't subscribe to every damn body. Because I don't know what the hell they really up to.
Yeah. They just desperate.
And not only that, I don't make videos and then in every video, I'm the only one doing this. Ain't nobody else doing this on YouTube. I'm the only one. I mean, come on. Come on. I don't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I hear a lot of people saying they the only one that's like they how can I put it? They're the only one that's doing videos about opioids.
Yeah, they're the
all
only
of that.
ones that are talking about meth, and they're the only ones talking about this, and they're the only one. You ain't the only nothing. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. People were doing opioid videos.
Jerome was doing them long before I showed up. Okay.
Yeah.
And I will always give him a lot of credit. I was faithfully going to his channel a lot, and then I found you through him, through Tareen mentioning you. I went over to see what True Royal was all about. And then you start talking about other people. And then that's how I really got around to getting to know other YouTubers, just word of mouth from, people mentioning them. Oh, well, so-and-so, and I'll go listen to that video, or you'll say, someone put out this video today. It was really good. Y'all get over there and listen to that. That's how I got around and got to know.
They bury us.
What didn't
I started with Mr. Superboy because I couldn't find us. And they really bury us. And I said, I know some black folks is out here and stuff. The only one that I didn't even have to try to find him is that damn Tommy. They throw him around everywhere.
Oh my God. He was in my feed when I first started on YouTube. And I was like, who the hell is this? I think I listened to him for about 10 minutes and I got the hell off of there and never went back.
Yeah, they keep him around.
They keep him around, and it's deliberate. Let me tell you something. It must have took about 2 years before Tommy's videos stopped showing up in my feed. The only reason why that happened is because I refused to click on his video. And then finally they disappeared.
Yeah.
But they automatically put Tommy in your feed.
They sure do. And he didn't violated everything, every rule and regulations that they have. We know that's deliberate.
People, they like having them around.
They sure do. They sure do. And that's the thing that was profound to me. So I know it's not. And I've had people who just recently joined my channel and they was like, I found you on a fluke. They bury us. They got some kind of way that they're doing it. They bury us and stuff. And they set up YouTube for white supremacists and stuff, because like on Black Junction, when you block somebody, that's it.
Yeah.
They can come back.
It should be. Thank you, Christopher. I'm glad. If you didn't get over to listen to my podcast, try to get over there.
Oh, you did a podcast today?
It's in the community tab.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I gotta check that out later.
You'll see it there.
Okay.
But yeah, I can't worry about him. If he didn't like what was going on over here, the best thing for us to do was cut ties and keep it moving.
Yeah. And you'll make yourself go crazy tripping off of how many subs that somebody have. Just put out your whatever. Just put your stuff
I
out.
was worried about when I was putting videos out. You know what I was concerned about? I wasn't going to be loud enough on the video, or people wouldn't hear me, or my mic wouldn't work right. That's what I was concerned about. I was never concerned about, oh my God, that person got this many subs and I got this. I was never concerned about that.
Yeah, that's what I had to deal with. I was accused of buying subs, and I'm still trying to figure out how you buy them, but it must be some kind of way because it's a few people suspicious. Because I looked at Roland this morning, he was doing a live stream, and it was only 42 people on there, and I'm like,
You
okay,
saw that
Roland,
too?
yeah, you seen it too, huh? I said, wait a minute, he gotta be buying them. I don't know where you buying that.
That's bullshit. I've been listening. Don't think I don't know that. And we're that punk ass, that punk ass KB and that Mike and the LVZ. They y'all kiss my ass.
Yeah.
Rolling.
And you know what? He was over there talking shit about LVZ too.
That's what he do.
Oh my goodness, he watching us real hard.
No, not Roland, Taz.
Taz? Oh yeah, he sure was talking. Yeah.
Oh, I figured he would, but
he was in his feelings. Grown ass man.
That nigga LVZ, he the one that said, well, see, I wasn't even gonna do it, but since they told me, I knew y'all were gonna tell me that. Since he brought it back, well, I wasn't the dumbass that came out loud and wrong talking about what's about Malcolm Jenkins for Philadelphia should be the one people should follow, not Colin Kaepernick. When you got motherfucking NFL players who said, hey man, that nigga Malcolm Jenkins is a sellout. He sold out to the NFL. Colin Kaepernick a plant, huh? So you got a history of saying stupid shit. But I understand why you jail niggas do that shit. So what happened was, the next time you finally come with some good information. I give you simple ass credit, because a broke clock is right at least twice a day. So you got something right. But then you
hey, hold up, LVZ.
No. So I let you go ahead and get your glory. I was like, whatever. I mean, I'm proud of the young man. He got something right. Shit, maybe he'll make a pattern of getting shit right. Boy, it didn't take a minute for you to fuck it up, did it, dumb? Because here you go. We in here talking about real shit. You come chiming in. Bill Cosby an agent. Man, I was just giving you credit, and you fucking my credibility up. I mean, dude, what? Are you that stupid for real? On purpose, nigga?
When True Royal got finished giving him that hatchet job, he ran from over here and went over on Nyla's panel, whining about me, whining about True Royal, whining about you. I was like, I was panel doing that shit.
Oh, well, first of all, we don't look. It's the last time we do that. I don't waste my time addressing none of y'all motherfuckers of this stupid shit. Look, if you want to say something stupid, that's cool. Just don't get mad when people get in your ass because you said something stupid. Take it like a man. Learn something from it and move on.
Right.
I say something dumb all the time and then go, you know what? You're right. Let me do this. I was tripping. Yeah. I mean, come on. Just think about the shit you say. You called a man who got locked up and damn near all his money taken an agent.
Right.
You call a motherfucker who the face of getting locked up on the Me Too movement. He's an agent? Well, he's the worst agent ever.
I just want to know, what kind of agent can an 80-year-old blind man be?
Look, I Right.
he's handicapped and blind in his 80s, and he's an agent. Well, what kind of agent?
Right.
That man is such bad shape now. I don't know what can he do to anybody. He couldn't even save himself. He's in prison.
Right. I mean, in these people's opinion, Lisa, being an agent means this if you black. A black agent does this. Has a successful career, then risk it, speaking out for his community, get blackballed and kicked out the sport. Then you put money back into the community and point out all the coons and all the racists. You win a lawsuit because they kicked you out and you couldn't make money. That make you an agent.
Yeah, I wanted to add something real quick. Mr. Johnson, you're right. He was very disrespectful to Phil about his wife and people when it comes to people's spouses and children and stuff. If you come at me about my husband or my children, I'm gonna come at you, and I'm gonna be unforgiving. That you don't do that. That stuff about Phil's wife, that's disrespectful. People got to have a little bit respect about certain things. So when they come at you because you come at them and you feel like it's okay to come at them about the people in their private lives and stuff, you're gonna get that work and stuff. And I heard that stuff, and I did not like that. I did not like that. And Phil been real nice. I would have cussed out everybody.
Yeah.
What you mean? What they was dissing this? I mean,
homeboy was talking to him on Nyla's channel about his wife. You know,
wow.
Enough is I mean, damn, really?
Wow.
Leave that alone.
Wow.
I heard that live stream talking about you. Well, you always got a problem to deal with because of your wife.
Wow.
That's that man's business.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, it goes back to what you said, LVZ, just sitting there saying stupid shit.
Yeah. I mean, get you a wife.
Yeah.
Get you a wife, Chad. Look. It's so much other shit you need to be focused on. What are you getting out of telling people Bill Cosby is an agent? Okay, even if you're theoretically right, how many motherfuckers are in close proximity to Bill Cosby for him to have an effect on their daily life? People are saying that it ain't about Bill Cosby. It's about the symbolism of putting a black man up as the face of a criminal activity, you ass clown. It has nothing to do with whether or not we agree with Bill cheating on his wife with a bunch of white women, which is basically what happened. So it has nothing to do about our opinion. Our opinion on that is really that shouldn't be a crime because dumb niggas do dumb shit like that every day. Look, you come out and say dumb shit every day and you don't get locked up for it. So, I mean, come on. So it's not about that. You come here, you interject your foolish point of view. You got a platform to do that. You do that on her channel. She offered me a chance to be on that panel. I listened to him. I said, this is a bunch of chatty patty bullshit. This nigga with Cynthia. And I said, and then I just heard this nigga quote some shit that was totally wrong. I said, nah, this ain't my cup of tea. I'd rather not join. And I sent her that. I said, nah, I just be listening.
Yeah.
And then after that, I realized, nah, that ain't my cup of tea. That shit more like, gossip talk. They'll throw some real shit in there every now and then, but really more what it's about is gossip talk. And that's cool if that's your lane. That's just how I view it.
I just gotta keep it real. You know what I'm saying? How many of them that did videos on Babs and them? How many of them actually did videos on any of that story? I bet none of them did. So they need to shut the fuck up just on that alone.
They the naysayers and the fence setters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll do that. Like I said, man, that contrarian shit don't really add nothing to what we trying to do. How does that add the movement? It don't add to the movement. It's just a bunch of bullshit side conflict that I refuse to engage with pissants, man. Elephants don't see ants, so I'm gonna let them crawl and make their heels. I'm proud of whatever things they accomplish that's positive, and I look at with disdain anything they do that's counterproductive to the movement. Outside of that, man, you can say my name, but it's fuck you if you say it any other way than LVZ the man.
That's right.
That's it, and that's all.
Right. You know what? I'm starting to see a pattern though, especially these people with smaller channels. It's almost like they want conflict with somebody with a bigger channel, and then just try to ride the hell out of that to get more subscribers. And sometimes it just don't work. And
it don't work. And you know what you're doing? You know what you're doing? You insulting your subscribers' intelligence. They not dumb. You know, they're not dumb. They, like I said, a long time ago, somebody came to me. I put up something that I shouldn't have put up. And it was a brother. He said, I didn't come here for this shit. I took it down. He was right. You know, he said, I work all day to come to your channel to get some news. And this is some bullshit.
Right.
Yeah. I took it. I didn't say some dumb shit.
I mean, the thing about it is, you know, I just put my channel up, like last year? And then some niggas just coming at my neck, and I heard some niggas say some shit about me. I'm gonna air your ass the fuck out. I don't give a shit who you are. And I'm a small channel.
Shoot, they did a 2-hour, maybe 3-hour hangout on UKD. Just you already know about it. I said, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You're gonna do a 2-hour hangout just dragging somebody because you up in your feelings. This is some personal shit and stuff. I don't want to hear about nobody's personal shit that they got against somebody. We got a lot of stuff going on in this world.
Yeah, we got motherfucking rat face bitches putting their babies in porn motherfucking shit, and we supposed to be talking about the treachery of white peoples, and you sitting up here trying to find every other way to talk about the people.
And they talk about Trump. Well, I talked about Obama when he was president.
Oh yeah, that tickled me when you told me that. You talked about.
Well, then so we're not supposed to ever talk about Trump.
No, we're supposed to talk about Trump.
I love talking about Trump because he is the gift that keeps on giving. I love talking about him.
Hey, I can tell it once again. I'll tell them again. I talk about Trump to Dr. Wilson, and Dr. Wilson the one that brought it up. So, and once again, I'm gonna always hold that in a nigga face when they get to talking that dumb shit. None of y'all motherfuckers, none of y'all clowns over there talking that shit about me sat with Dr. Wilson and talked about Trump because she brought it up. None of y'all clowns sat with Dr. Wilson and had her tell you, brother, you should write a book. You got a PhD in white supremacy and you've mastered it. Don't get so frustrated with your people for not catching up to where the fuck you are. So, man, come on, man. It's really not. I'm sorry. The day she told me that, then she died a few months later. So, yes, I'm a little big-headed. So you niggas can say what you want, but I sat with black royalty. And can you buy that?
I mean, it's just the fucking arrogance of it. But even on some simplistic level, have they ever gave props to Assad Shakur? Have they ever gave props to Malcolm X? But yet they talking about all this other shit. No props to Malcolm X or Assad Shakur from the fucking channels. None.
Well,
so they claim to be about the people.
I just want to quickly announce that link that I put in. Is the college admissions scandal complaint. 204 pages at your leisure. I know you got it last night, Lisa. You know, I've been digging for it and digging for it and digging for it, and I found it. So that's something that y'all could read for yourself, because you know people put out different type of rumors and everything, and this is the.
You saw what I sent you, right?
You sent me a lot of stuff. Let me go back.
Listen, panel. This is funny. You know how they all cheated their way in college. Guess what? They didn't even fill out their own college.
Oh, yeah. I sent that to LVZ last night.
They didn't even fill out their own college application.
That's ridiculous.
So how the hell can you say the kids did not know?
My father was laughing like shit. My father said, lock them little bastards up too, because that's what I showed him that true. He said, not only did these little motherfuckers not take so lazy, they didn't take the test. They faked they was on sports. They didn't even fill out their application. What did they do?
They didn't fill out the application.
These some lazy little motherfuckers.
Yes, they are.
Right.
They didn't even fill out the I mean, what? Really?
You couldn't write your name, Peckerwood. Hey, look.
And I've been trying to dig up as much as I can, and that's what I was looking for, because I wanted to read, all the legal gambling and all of that kind of stuff, and that right there, I know it'd be some more somewhere else later. And then that was that other thing that I sent Lisa when that they had it on Wikipedia.
Yeah,
they have numerous articles.
Wow.
Numerous articles on their screw ups and stuff, and the like even up here in the Bay Area. I mean, they suing folks for billions of dollars. These white folks got mad.
Chinese people are putting in billion-dollar lawsuits.
I was like, oh shit. So this is much bigger.
Justify that, but I don't think they would get anywhere near that. What they're trying to say is they, their children didn't get in because of these rich kids, and they got cheated out of that. Okay, but I don't think that's worth no billions of dollars.
It sure isn't. That's their anger.
That's them Asian people, though.
Yeah,
that's them Asian people doing. Fuck them too. You know why? Because that's them old Peter Liang ass Asian. Look, you shouldn't be getting no affirmative action anyway. You fuck you. But look, listen, True Roy, KD, and Mike. Look, y'all. Do y'all realize that what True Roy said? These motherfuckers are drawing swastika before they draw their name. Ain't that a bit?
Isn't it? So what I just sent is the 2019 college admissions bribery scandal. Now, when you read that at your leisure, make sure you read all of it if you choose to. But where it gets juicy to me is when you go to the very bottom and start the reference part. And so far they have, because I know they're going to add to it, they have 99 exactly. And you start clicking on those different references and stuff, and you will see different articles. And then the crazy part is you will even see the damn website that homeboy put together, that old fake ass website, and it's still up. That's the part that got me. It's still up.
Hold on, y'all. I'm going to give y'all an impression of why that had to happen. So the Peckerwood gives their son or daughter, their dumbass son, Brad. Let's call him Brad. Hey, Brad, it's your college education. We're going to take care of you. Need you to fill that out. All right, cool, Dad. It says Aname. No, that's name, son. That's name. All right. B-Rad. That's B-Rad.
I'm gonna run.
Then they go to the next one. Gator. No, son, that's date. Birth date. When's my birthday again, Dad? When'd you buy me that Porsche again, Dad? Oh, yeah, it's right there on my registration. I'll write that down. Now it says sex is calling me a motherfucker. It says M and F. Dad, it's cussing at me, Dad. I'm not an MF, Dad.
You're a mess.
Stupid motherfucker. They say, look, somebody else got signed. Look, then one, the little whore daughter, when they got down to sex, she started writing motherfuckers' names, and it was all black dudes. Kanye West, Tiger.
Oh, Lord.
No, sex? That would be in the back seat with Jamal.
It just start snitching on itself, right?
Oh, Lord. Oh my goodness! Ooh, if you catch it, if you find a set of knee pads somewhere around Becky, you know exactly what she's doing. That's all I got to say.
and motherfuckers mean to tell me I gotta fear these motherfuckers? Like, really? I mean, it's like walking dumb rocks or something.
Then what they'll do is get out of college and then get in positions that they don't belong in.
Oh my goodness. I was reading one article, Lisa, on one of the white publications. They started out saying the dumb daughters. That's what they calling them now. I
Yeah.
said, oh, Lord.
Did y'all see the shit about the dad cheating his way through high school and shit? I mean, through college. Her father never went to college for real.
Nope. He cheated his way through. He didn't go. When his parents gave the money for college, he took the money and started a business with it.
And then just went to class and fake like he was there,
Right.
stealing education. Let a black person be on a campus. Ain't supposed to.
We have to understand the daughters feel entitled. They want to do what dad did, right?
Exactly. I want to. She said that. She said she looks up to her father and she want to be a business owner. And how did he do that? He stole his way through college.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But she realized that she had to do a little bit extra and work herself on her knees. Because Lisa said that they wasn't athletes, and I can see that. But if you look at their jawbones, they look quite strong. Let me not get started.
Come on, True. We already know that's what the fuck they do. That's how they get their grades up.
I'm wide awake. I might have to get off of this sucker.
She can suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Damn, choky.
What was that? Lisa
But that ain't what she was doing to get to college. Get through college or get to college. She said she wanted to do that when she gets to college. Look, that ain't how. Look, these people was gonna spend hard-earned, stupid money on some stupid. Let's not belittle how dumb these white people are. Come on, True. They so dumb. They had enough money to pay for college twice. And instead of just paying for the college, they gonna spend $30,000 to do some shit that got them locked up.
Black folks ain't gonna do that. They not gonna do that. We had if we had that kind of money,
we just paid the tuition and hit the books.
Right.
Those are the balls right there, folks. Right there that they was using.
You too dumb to go to college. You're gonna hit the workforce and get a trade, and I'm not gonna do all that goddamn.
Right. We tell our kids the hard truth. No, son, you were built to dig holes.
You know what? I wanted to say something. Lisa did a video the other day about Mama June. Lisa couldn't get through that video because I was like listening. I said, "Is Lisa there? Is she there?" She was laughing. She was laughing so hard. She wasn't there. I was like, "Is Lisa there?" Then I would hear you breathe. That shit was funny.
No, what was funny was how in the hell she gonna go from not to hot in the video. That lady is hideous. Lisa,
you know what?
That was got me. I said that shit said Mama June from not that. I said she got a molester, and that bitch looked like her face been hit with a baseball bat.
And that look, that smile that she got, Lisa, that's that shit she do in the bathroom all day. She think that's sexy. And that cow didn't put weight back on. I wouldn't. You had me researching her ass. She didn't put weight back on. Oh, that family trailer park trash. Trash.
That's what she is, Mom. That's what she is. My man Santi used to serve her crystal meth back in the day.
But Lisa, I don't know if you listened to your video or not. I didn't know if you was there or not. I had to check on you. Is she there?
No, I was there. I was just laughing so much.
It was hilarious. Ooh,
laughing so much. That's why I got quiet.
That shit
if I would have kept talking, I would have laughed out loud.
I know some of the videos we can't do.
Or the Mama June, she looked like the Percocet princess to me.
Woo, man, that is I said she was the ugliest woman in TV.
And she done lost some weight, and somebody told her she was sexy.
Yeah, apparently from looking at the title of that show she got, somebody at the network is lying to her ass. Not to her.
And Honey Boo Boo, her little ass is fatter. Cause all they feed, they give their kids a Sprite.
Yeah,
Sprite and Mountain Dew.
You know what? I was just talking about that shit. You know what? White folks think Sprite is good for them because it's clear. Do you know that?
Don't stop.
Hey, look, I know y'all, most of y'all probably home laughing going visa suits. Look, white folks think Sprite is good for them because it's clear. Look.
No, because it's clear.
Yeah, it's made with lemon and lime. I said, man, that shit made with carbonated water. We get that shit out of here. Fuck, I look like Grand Hill. I heard that white dude feelings when I said that the other day.
Oh my goodness.
The fuck I look like Grand Hill? I'm 40 years old, drink soda no more, man. Stop this shit.
Wow.
I can't do it.
I know, right?
They said Mountain Dew eat up their teeth.
Hey, they love Mountain Dew. What is it about that Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew, that's liquid crystal meth, bro. That's what that is. It's liquid
What?
crystal meth. That's what it is, man. Because they drink that shit like I don't know. They just drink that shit and they get a high off of it.
I want to, hey, yeah, you know how that's the truth, what you just said, Mike. I was going to back you up with that. You know, Karan Butler, the basketball player, he used to play for the Wizards, right? When he used to play for the Wizards.
Yeah, and he got drafted by the Heat.
Yeah, when he used to play for the Wizards, he came here. They wanted to slim down when he made the All-Star team that year. He slimmed down. They said, what did you do? He said, I had to stop drinking Mountain Dew. That's my favorite soda of all time. He said, I stopped. He said, and it was so hard to kick Mountain Dew. I got the shakes because I had. He said it. He literally said, he said, try and kick Mountain Dew. My wife had to sit and help me. I learned how bad soda was. I got the shakes. I was addicted to Mountain Dew.
That's what they call carbohydrate withdrawal.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's bad.
Is that bad? Wow.
Hell yeah. They put all type of chemicals in that shit. Any drink.
They scared of water.
That Red Bull will give you the shakes.
Yeah, I know. I used to see them white boys on them construction jobs.
I tried that one time and didn't like it. I tried it one time and I did not like it.
They will not drink. They do not drink water. I drink a gallon of water a day.
Right, and that's why their kidneys be and shit going like that. Look, they be drinking them 5-hour energies. Man, them shit scare me. I took one of them one time. I'm like,
someone told me, in fact, it was a white girl that said, "Oh, try the Red Bull. Try it. It got loaded in caffeine. It'll keep you awake." And I said, "Okay, I tried. I think I took 2 sips and I poured the rest of it out.
That shit is nasty.
I like it. I did.
Water. Drink water.
Sassy Walden, where you at, man?
Man, that damn what you call that? Man, that shit ain't no good for you. I'm telling you. Hey, you look like a real crackhead. I thought I was on opioids, boy.
All you got to do is drink like mineral water, alkaline water, and you're fine. But yeah, we got to drink water to keep ourselves flushed.
Yeah, my body starts telling me when I ain't drinking enough water.
Yeah,
I would freeze a gallon of water and just take that whole gallon to when I was working and just take it to work and just drink it all day and I would be good. I would be good. And I still do it.
Hey, True Raw. It's funny. I was on the site because on construction sites, they tell you that got to drink water. Well, one day, we used to call him Papa, Herndon Fortune, the black forum we work with, her to say, Vaughn, you got to drink some water. I said, I drank some water before I got here, Pop. You can't drink too much water. Too much water, key. I never heard no shit like that. That's the craziest shit I ever heard in my life. True Raw, why that weekend? It was hot as shit. It was a marathon here. Motherfucker drunk too much water and killed himself. It was a cop. He come back to work the next Monday. God damn, I swear for God, that LeVar, the smartest motherfucker I've ever seen in my
He probably gulped it down. Yeah, water can kill you, but you got to know how to drink it in proportions.
You know what he did? We did.
Drink it. Yeah, but you got to over drink it for it to be that kind of deadly.
Yeah.
This what he did though. He ran the marathon, y'all, and sweat all that shit out. He ain't had no. They basically saying he stripped this shit of all the salt, then watered himself down, and it kind of water intoxication or some water poisoning or something with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he died.
I heard they had a white woman up here in the Bay Area. They had a water drinking contest, and she drank so many gallons within a hour and died. Yeah. And so you gotta know what the hell you doing. I've been drinking gallons of water for years.
Yeah.
But
where was this water at? I'm about to bottle this and call it holy water.
No, she drunk it. She just, I don't know where they got the water from. I'm imagining that they was just bottled water, but she drunk. They were supposed to drink so many gallons of water within an hour. I forgot how many gallons. I would have to go back and look it up, but she died.
Yeah, sometimes I don't think they should be doing that stuff. Just like when I was over in Germany, a couple of people died from them eating contests.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. I always said that was gonna happen.
Yeah, that you did.
You eating all them damn hot dogs and all that bread in you and shit. That stuff, your body is not made to do that and stuff.
And
but you gotta know what you're doing.
And then you know how chemicalized them hot dogs are?
Yeah. Hot dogs cause cancer.
Right, your body got detoxified to eat. You can't just keep eating them all at once.
Sure, that's not a good look and stuff. But there's nothing wrong with drinking a gallon of water a day. You just got to know how to do it. In proportions and stuff. I do it. I've been doing it for years. You know, you don't have to sit up there and gulp it all down. You're not supposed to do that shit in an hour. That don't make sense.
I tell you what, Dawa put out 2 videos yesterday about the college scam, and he had me on the floor.
He's back.
He must have put those videos up like 4 a.m. and I just happened to be up. I said, let me listen to him. I was on the floor.
Oh my goodness, Lisa, I didn't know he was back. I've been looking for him.
Yeah.
I like to get wow, because I'm not sub to him anymore. Did he put up a new channel?
Dawa Netter 3.
Dawa Netter 3. Okay.
Yeah. But he put 2 videos out there and he was going over their facial features.
Wow, I love that.
Oh my God, I was no good after that was done.
I can't wait to watch that. When I get off of here, when you're done, that's the first thing I'm gonna watch. You said Dawa Netter 3? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he is now. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen. All right, here we go. All right. All right, you see this from Time Magazine?
Let's see here. Oh, look at that. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. So we have the super warm moon. So I don't know where all of you are. For me, I'm on the East Coast. It will start at 9:42 p.m. Wow. So if you're on the West Coast, it will be 6:42 p.m.
Amazing.
And the spring equinox happens on the same day. That's when the sun crosses over the equator. So that means it'll be officially spring.
Thank you, Lisa. For me, now, that way niggas just won't look at me stupid. I can explain what I'm looking at. Because, you know, I'll be outside when stuff like that happen and not know that. Hey, the moon look totally different. Y'all see that moon? Oh, that nigga high. That's the first thing they always say. That nigga high. He looking at the moon and shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or you're around them people that are just oblivious to everything happening around them. You'll be like, wow, look at the moon. Oh, I always see the moon. That ain't nothing. You know them.
Yeah. Oh, Lord.
Exactly. That's just that's how my homie be. Nigga, what you looking at, nigga? Nigga looking at the moon and shit, nigga. Look at this money, nigga.
You know, you get one of them. So this came out in Time Magazine today. And I don't know if y'all are keeping up with Haiti. They done threw that prime minister out. This dude right here.
They did?
Done. He's done. He fell.
Yeah.
Wow.
Prime minister for 6 months. This man right here in the striped tie, he's the new prime minister.
Damn, that was quick.
This one is gone. Well, see, Haiti was out protesting. See, people don't realize the big protest was over this man stealing the money. He was stealing money, and he actually brought in mercenaries to come and shoot the protesters.
Wow.
That's what he did. But they ran his ass out. He is no longer the prime minister.
Boy, Haiti be getting the business, man.
Yes, they do.
They always get some old coon black dictator, Duvalier, and all these type of names. Then when they the black one, they run that motherfucker out of there.
They ran his ass out because they were like, he's stealing the money. He's stealing the money. And they went out in them streets protesting. And plus the gas prices went through the roof. And you know, them people don't have no money. So you know they raised all kinds of hell in Haiti. So he's gone. This new man right here, John Henry Sillont, became the new Haitian prime minister. Damn, you pretty bad when you only been in office for 6 months and people done ran your ass out.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah. And we were just talking about this, the chemical fire in Houston. They just said it's uncontainable. They cannot put this thing out. They are going to just let it burn itself out.
No telling how long that'll take.
Because they said it's too much oil down in there. It's dangerous and they can't get close enough. It's very hot. Even when you're standing a distance away from it, it's extremely hot.
It was lying the other day. I did a video about it. It was lying.
So they said they can't get in there to do nothing, you know, and that smoke coming out of there is jet black.
I'm gonna say straight up, that's judgment. I mean, I was thinking about all the shit that's been done to us, probably down there in Houston. I'm starting to think this judgment for what these racist fuckers that done to us.
No, don't start to think that's what it is, because it's obvious. It's just stuff going on. It's like there was a time stuff with just a little bit of stuff would happen, and now it's just like smack right behind each other. Pop, 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 pop. Right. That's why it's so much in the news we can't keep up.
You sure can't.
It's all over the place.
And the thing is, it's just happening so fast. It's almost like when you blink, something new is happening.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
But then another thing they want to talk about. They talking about what black folks can't do. Y'all claim to be so fucking superior. Stop this.
They can't stop it because what happened is, you know, I always talk about taking care of our immediate situation. Well, they were so busy staring at us, they wasn't taking care of their immediate situation, and then it caught up with their ass and stuff. And they scrambling around trying to deal with their stuff. So now they fighting. When you see people, they fight in court and shit. When you see them getting down like that, they are enraged because something has been affected in their system, because they thought that shit was just gonna run real smooth. And then I'm also looking at the trickle down effect too. What else is it going to affect with them? Because now something is required of the enemy, because all eyes is on them now. It's like, oh, y'all cheaters, y'all scammers and stuff. And people are not impressed with them.
They tried to say, well, you know, despite all of this, we still got higher grades than black people. You got higher grades in a fucking rigged up system.
Hey, but wait a minute. What about those grades helping them in this dire situation? Well, let's see how smart they is. Oh, wait a minute. They dumb as fuck. They can't figure shit out.
You know what? They know that, KD. But you know what? They've been taught lies, and they've been going around saying lies. You know, they can't live up to the shit they done put out there about themselves.
And that's why I keep saying all the shit that is going on around them is judgment.
Okay, I got Dawa's channel here. Y'all can look at your leisure. And I already see it's gonna be funny, Lisa. because he got the damn picture upside down. Oh my love this.
Yeah, he did that on purpose. In fact, he talked about that in the video.
His shit is hilarious. I can already tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please go over there and join his channel.
So this is what's going on, and they said people are already feeling the effects of all that black smoke from in that area.
You seen no fools when I did the video. They was out there playing basketball, but you didn't see no brothers. I'm starting to think that was staged.
Yeah, could be. But they're telling people to actually stay indoors while that's going on because the air quality in Houston is bad from all the chemicals and everything and fumes in that smoke. And people are saying they feel it. They can feel it in their throat. The eyes are burning. So they're feeling the effects of that.
Would you say, True Roy, you seen a basketball game with no brothers?
Yeah, they were. When I did the video about this chemical fire down in Texas, I showed a segment where they were playing basketball outside and they interviewed this Mexican dude. There was no brothers out there playing basketball.
Oh, well, you know, the first thing I thought, I don't know if it was staged, but I can guarantee you it was a low scoring game.
Yeah, that's not a real game if brothers ain't there.
No, that But brothers got
motherfuckers out there.
Brothers got sense enough to know not to play a basketball game, and there's a chemical fire right next to them.
Right.
And
come
black
on, black basketball game with a bunch of short Mexicans. Man, it ain't no game.
No game at all.
No. So this is really a big deal in Houston, and they even said it's a big deal. You see that black smoke? That's what's going across the city of Houston. Look at that black smoke.
They have black soot dropping everywhere. That is bad. That is bad news.
It's bad, and it's like this for the next few days. And they already said it's at hazardous levels.
And so that drunk bitch was lying because they said that they had hired a contractor to do the air quality control, and everything is at a minimum. They such liars.
Yeah,
I'm learning the depths and the level of their lying. I guess just lying is just part of their culture.
Yeah.
I mean, they are the very motherfuckers that do lie from Psalms 58:3. They came out the fucking womb with a lie. They probably lied about how the fuck they came out the womb.
Somebody said when they breathing, they lying.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the kids had the last few days off from school since this happened, but they're claiming that, they've reopened the schools as of Tuesday, which is today. I don't think that's a good idea, but,
but this is the era of the so-called high IQ people.
Shoot. And also the age of exposure, and I love it.
Yes. Ain't that the truth?
Because this is surprising me. This school scandal is amazing.
But it's something I want to talk about that I saw that y'all did that I wanted to talk about real quick. And somebody wanted to pop in and talk to y'all about Lisa. You did a video talking about opioids in China, and they refuse to stop sending.
Yeah, they said they're not going to do anything about it.
Well, I happen to know a guy, who said he had everything to do with that. And he gonna explain to you why. In his own damn word. Look, let me pull him up. Let me pull him up.
All right.
Because the people said the people been wanting to see him.
You wrong.
Oh, my goodness.
My Asian angels continue to send the flow. For the opioid.
Oh my goodness.
It's what keeps us moving.
Sky Daddy.
Hey, drive.
You never stop my Asian angels from bringing joy to all of my people. So bring forth your Xanax, bring over your Percocets, and bring over your fentanyl and all of your Narcan. So
Narcan.
say I,
Oh God.
the Alpha, the Omega, the Gluteus, and the Maximus. Sky Daddy. Behold, for China shall keep the shipment coming over. White folks feareth not, for you shall have your candy for Easter. For I come bearing them handful of opioids, and we shall have Narcan on standby just in case you overdose. We will bringeth you back to life and pumpeth you full of more Percocets. This be the way. Nothing can stop it. Fuck the police, says Sky Daddy.
Well, hey, look, China said you called them opium addicts during the Opium War. That's what America called them. They said Chinese people were opium addicts. Boy. So now Chinese people are saying white people are fentanyl addicts.
Hey, look, they just see where it's a market. I thought this was capitalism. Ain't that what they always teach? This is capitalism.
Yeah.
It's an open market.
Some of y'all are real young and don't remember when there was no crack. So some of us, got a little age on us. This shit is amazing to me. Mm-hmm. Y'all just don't know. They didn't give a damn about our kids. Said pull yourself up by the bootstraps. We was on our own, and I thought I would never see that. I didn't even think this would even happen. They getting their ass whooped left and right.
And China said they don't care. Them drugs can keep flowing in here. They ain't stopping nothing. China said they got bigger things to worry about in their country. They are not worried about no fentanyl coming to the U.S.
You see how the Asian race is helping us? They hating on us on one sense in the school aspect of the affirmative action, and then on the next aspect, they sending shipfuls of opiates and fentanyl and meth or whatever they sending or whatever they doing and stuff. Mm-hmm. They're helping us in a big way. They don't know this yet, but I thank them very much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, the fentanyl comes from China. The meth, that comes from Mexico.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need them woods to cook it up in. They need them woods to cook it up in.
That meth comes from the backwoods of Mississippi. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah. But the reason why they want it from Mexico is because they said the quality is more pure than the junk you get out of the meth houses here in the U.S.
You know what? I used to see in the early... Ooh, let me go a little bit further. 1988, up in, you go to Sacramento, and then you go up in the past Sacramento, and then it's a town called Brownsville where you go up in the hills past Sacramento. And I would see, because my ex-husband's family had property up there, and it's a bunch of white folks up there. And I would see these signs about meth. I wasn't getting it. I seen it that early, and then they would have explosions up there in them backwoods, and I was not getting what was going on. And it took I was like, oh, okay, now I see what's really going on.
In my town, True Royal, if you came here, you would be driving down the street, and all of a sudden you'll see a large gap in between the houses. That large gap is because that house exploded.
Damn.
Somebody was using it as a meth lab. It exploded. You can go down random streets and all of a sudden you'll see a big gap between the houses where
That's
the
funny.
house is gone because it exploded because somebody was using it as a meth lab.
Wow.
Damn.
And they
Damn.
never put nothing else on the property. So you'll see like this big gap between the
Yeah,
house.
you'd be wondering what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
And now they got meth lab vans where they cooking the shit on the freeway.
They sure do. The sad part is don't get caught up out there because they shut down the entire freeway to remove that vehicle.
Damn.
Just in case it explodes.
You see a van, you better speed up.
You know, and sometimes they be passed out behind the wheel over the meth. And then, you know, when the cops get there, the damn thing is a meth lab on wheels.
Wow.
I remember I used to watch one of them crime shows, right? And it was this big old, it was this dude in Oklahoma they was looking for that was up there in Oklahoma, Nebraska. They said that motherfucker was the meth king out there in the Midwest. They said he be out in the woods cooking shit up, but he blew a motherfucker up one time. That's why they were looking for him.
Oh, that shit is unstable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they had one to blow up in my area and blew that white guy ass off. He walking over him.
That's funny.
Yeah, real talk. He blew his ass off. Blew the whole backside ass off. Yeah, he walking like a stick.
He didn't have much ass as it is, so
Right.
I'm about to say he blew his upper back off. I'm about to say he blew off his lower back, Mike. He ain't blow ass.
his ass and his back is one. So what ass did he have?
Right.
That square back was trying to run when that shit went off. Oh no, I'm gonna boom.
Yeah.
Scrambled him up in his dumb ass. You dumbass.
Yeah, his name is Jimmy Earl. I said, Jimmy Earl, you all right?
Oh man,
Just
y'all.
blew the backside of my ass off.
Ooh wee.
Yep.
Ooh, that's painful.
Well, all right. Now let me share my screen because there's something else big going on in California.
Oh, something I missed?
You might
Lisa,
have.
Lisa, she tell more California news than I do.
If you're not a real junkie, then you won't be impressed. But if you are, you know, if you are a junkie, this is going to blow you away. In California, there's an explosion of poppy plants, flowers all over. Look at those poppies.
And they picking them.
Poppies. And look at them white folks. They said this past weekend alone, they had 50,000 tourists.
Oh, and they got their kids with them too.
Go up here because the wild poppies are growing all over California, in Southern California. So I'm going to show you some of the pictures. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at how many poppies grew.
Super blown.
You know how much opium they can make with this shit?
My
Don't
goodness.
worry about it, Megan. Chew it, Megan. Don't you see all the colors, little Bobby?
See, look, this is Sky Daddy. This is what Sky Daddy did.
I shall replenish the fields.
You can see it on the mountains, even way down yonder back there.
Yeah, it's plenty for everybody.
Isn't it beautiful? Behold, it's the sight.
Wow, look at all of that shit.
Look, California, they said it's stopping traffic. People know what this shit is.
I love this shit.
And Red, look, you got niggas running down this shit. That's that brown. I'm about to get me a bundle in the
and the people that
shit.
in this area are complaining about the crowds coming in there.
Where is exposing folks?
Milk, honey, opioids.
Nah, let me tell you some wild shit though. I done learned. You know, white people take their kids to shit like that. Like wineries. You go to a winery, man, you'll be surprised how many kids you see running around all these drunk white folks. You like, hold up. All y'all doing is drink. And they'll take them to wineries and breweries and shit like that. You were like, hey, man, How are you?
You know
Yeah.
what, LBZ? You know what you just said? You just told on white folks how they get down. Like, let's go back to the college stuff. They want their children to be a part of the whole process so they can keep the family tradition going.
This one already high on the opium.
I know this is, you know, it just made me think of some hippie shit back in the 70s.
He ain't no hippie shit. That motherfucker, a computer programmer.
He is high. Oh, he probably sleeping in the shit. Yeah, he been sleeping in it. See that dent all the way, all in that?
Yeah.
He been sleeping in that shit.
I'm not leaving. I found my home.
Swimming in it.
Out there 2 weeks. He out there 2 weeks. Look, he high as a mother.
He's swimming in it.
He done quit his job. My whole life. Look, this is the stupid shit. My dream come true. That's what you dream about. You stupid motherfucker.
True Red, look at the crowds going in there.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, no, Lisa. They lined up like that?
Look, I put the link in the chat.
Oh, they lined up like that? They should be ashamed of themselves.
Trying to go in there after the poppies.
They're making a pilgrimage.
Look at all them backpacks. Look at all them backpacks they got on.
Yeah, they got outhouses out there. See how they furnish shit for them? Lord have mercy.
Look at all them backpacks they got. Look at all them bags they got on the ground.
So I know what they doing for the weekend. They getting prepared.
Do you realize that that's the methadone mecca right there? That's methadone mecca right there.
Yeah. So here's
nightmares.
And they're right. Horrific traffic nightmare and parking mismanagement is beyond tolerable. Stay away. No, them people, they want that poppy now.
They getting that poppy. You ain't gonna stop that shit. Look at that, all that orange up there on the hill.
Yeah.
Shit.
There's gold up in our hills.
Mm-hmm.
But see, you know what? To show you how disingenuous that is. Switch that up, and that was us. They would have buses.
Oh, the cops would be out there putting
loads, right? Bus loads of black folks getting arrested.
Mm-hmm. They'll be threatening you. You come up here, you're getting arrested.
Yeah.
They about to turn that shit to a tourist event, the opioid oasis.
I wonder how long that hill
opioid hills.
I wonder how long the hills gonna stay orange. How long?
Opioid hills.
How did it get there? Is what I want to know. Did somebody plant this shit?
No, nobody planted. This is all wild.
Wow, good Lord, put it there.
Yeah. Wow. Go ahead.
It's the heroin hills and the opioid oasis.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. It exposed their ass. They going up there with their babies.
Yeah, they said this occurred in 2017 too, but 2019 is the largest they ever seen in the last 30 years.
Amazing. Just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit just naturally growing.
Yes.
Now I'm gonna get ready to ask a dumb question. So, well, what do? You pick it, and then what you do after you pick it?
Oh, you pick it. The opium is in the actual flower head.
Okay, I don't have a clue.
Yeah, so that's the part of the plant that gets processed, into the opium.
Yeah.
So they know how to process
the actual flower. You want the flower.
You want the flower. You pick the flower. Okay, I don't know how to process nothing. Mm-hmm. I am clueless in that area. Okay.
I guess you dry it out and add some chemicals and mix it. I don't know what you
I don't know, but I tell you what, it's probably $1 trillion worth of opium up in
I bet you if you asked one of their kids, they would tell you how to do it, huh?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's take it over Gary's house. He knows what to do right now. He has chemistry set. We'll just dry it up. Put in the dehydrator, and we'll make fucking opioid bombs, man.
Yeah.
Ah.
Wow. Had way more knowledge than me.
Yeah. Look, they bringing that mess all the way from Afghanistan right now, right? Now they can just go to California and get hills and mountains of it.
I hope they ass go in there and get ate by a mountain lion. I hope all them bats.
Yeah.
Something gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
No, you're right.
like I said, I think that's like $1 trillion worth right there. Up
They
in
gonna, you know what? They're gonna go out there, LVZ, and a tick gonna get a hold of their ass, and they're gonna get Lyme disease.
Yep, and start passing that shit around. There's an outbreak of a new Lyme disease going around, killing everybody that doesn't have melanin.
Yeah.
I wonder if some Becky plants in between that shit.
Could be.
I wonder if we can go and make some hog weed up in there.
One thing I can say, I think it's beautiful just to look at it.
It is very beautiful.
Yeah, poppy is pretty. I never knew it was nice looking like that. It do look nice.
Now, I wouldn't have even known it was poppy. I would have been driving towards LA telling my husband,
I tell you what,
pretty.
Look at all them white folks. They sure know what it is.
I would honestly, I wouldn't have known. I would have been saying, oh, look how pretty the Orange Hills is. And he would have been like, oh, yeah, that's nice. I wouldn't have had a clue.
Now, look, it says Southern California town was forced to temporarily ban tourists from visiting a golden poppy super bloom after they caused a safety nightmare. So they said just over this past weekend alone, 50,000 tourists came over the weekend just to go up in those poppies.
Do you have any pictures of them picking the poppies, loading up the poppies in they vehicles?
I don't know, but you see some people sitting in it, like this person is sitting in it.
They got their babies in there. Them people crazy.
Yeah, these folks are sitting down. You see people sitting down in it.
I'm gonna do some research.
So that was a very amazing thing happening. And this came out on the BBC News.
Wow.
I know. I didn't. Nobody in America reported this. Probably don't want you to know, so they can.
That's why they don't want us to know.
The land.
Damn, they got shitloads of Chinese people going there too.
Yeah,
they like heroin too.
They probably went up there and did some aerial shots and say, "We're gonna go in there and get this shit."
No, you're right. They taking pictures of it, of themselves there and everything. I guess before. Oh, look at all those cars.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Lisa, you didn't. Oh wait. Look at all these cars.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why the people in the town are complaining because they said it's become a nightmare.
That is a nightmare. These people got to go. Ooh, if they would have seen us, they would have had helicopters.
Hey, I'm about to say people. Somebody black would have got gunned down.
Yeah.
Stop!
Damn, these people are shameless.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Flooded the town of Lake Elsinore to see the wild poppies on display.
Yeah, they was doing more than seeing it.
You better believe they were. We know why they're there.
Exactly.
Yeah, they had the SWAT team about it that way on niggas. Shit.
Right, motherfuckers had handbags full of poppy.
Yeah.
How in the hell are you gonna stop people from picking it?
I mean, you can see people like this dude with a backpack. Come on.
Yeah, he getting ready. Shit. He said, I'm getting me a load of this stuff.
And you see this person right here bending over. I mean, come on.
I'm about to say, you actually literally see people picking this shit.
Yeah. Yeah. They want that poppy.
Look, Lisa, you said, how come none of the news reporters reported? Because they was all out there, Lisa. That's all them. That's all. That's all the mainstream media out there. Cameramen and everything.
There's Fox News, CNN, everybody out there.
Right. Exactly.
Picking.
Now, y'all remember Robert Kraft getting busted at the spa?
Yes.
Well, Trump is connected to Cindy Yang, who is the owner of that spa. And she apparently is getting invited to many places where Trump is, because, she's hooking up them with women. So here's a picture of Cindy Yang with Eric.
Is she a madam?
Yes, she is.
Of course she is.
Same spa Robert Kraft got busted in.
Straight pimp.
Right? Here she is with Don Jr. And, you know, she's also been seen with Trump. And she not only has been to the White House, y'all, she's been to his resort in Florida.
Yeah, she was just with him. Pictures just showed up. They was just together.
Yeah. Okay. So Trump has ties with this woman. She probably hooking him and his sons up with Asian women.
Yeah, she that new Jeffrey Epstein.
Mm-hmm.
I said it.
So she's been to the White House and she's also been to his resort in Florida.
Yeah, them Asians be selling ass out them spas.
Yeah, and that's what she does. She's a madam. So this is the owner, Cindy Yang.
Oh, they didn't put in a law, Lisa. They said it is not illegal to pick, bend, eat, or smoke poppy as long as it is not on state property. That's why people are out there.
We're out there
growing wild. They know the fucking law.
Yeah.
Wow.
They are out there having a good time. Okay. And you know they're getting high.
Shit, I didn't even know this, and I live in the state of California.
I told you your man was out there. He wasn't just doing he was hiding a motherfucker. You ain't just in your drawers in the California hills doing that pose unless you hiding Cootie Brown.
Yeah, they're out there. They see them poppy fields and they're getting high.
Oh, well, I learned something today. Thank you, Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
All right, back to these hoes.
Right. Yeah, back to the hoes. Bob buying all the hoes, man. Bob is buying all the hoes, Lisa.
Yeah, Bob is with his old ass.
Ooh, nobody don't want to see that. No.
Well, he's pleading not guilty.
Nobody don't want to see that. Nobody don't want to see that.
Man, Rob looks bad with clothes on, so you can imagine how made up he looks with nothing on.
I'll pay him to get dressed, please.
And y'all know when men get that age, they all have them vagina necks, right?
Right. Especially when they do. Yeah, especially when they wear them tight neck shirts.
Yeah, they have a vagina neck.
Yeah, you know you got a bad. You got that fuzzy neck. Look, do something about that neck.
That old man, he wanted to get some Toochie Woochie. Lord have mercy. He was feeling good about himself.
But all the money he got, he went to a massage parlor.
He could have had somebody come to him.
That's what I'm saying.
Lord, these white folks don't know what they be doing. They dumb.
Yeah, they got vagina neck. Look at when they have them tight shirts on and they got them hanging turkey necks.
I never heard of that. Lisa,
into a vagina. They got vagina neck.
Vagina neck. Ew.
Yeah, I heard that's what Seth Meyers was calling Donald Trump shit. That one night I was looking at that.
Donald Trump got that too. He have on them tight shirts.
Yeah,
he got vagina neck.
Him, you know who else got it real bad? What's that motherfucker? Mitch McConnell. He got it real bad.
Oh, Lisa,
vagina neck.
Oh my goodness.
Here,
I'm looking at the back screen. Oh my goodness.
Look at Trump's vagina neck. See that?
Oh, I see it right there. I see it right there. Oh, nasty.
Vagina neck, y'all.
Oh, that's nasty.
He got vagina neck.
Oh, there's a deep one right there. Trump.
Yeah, Robert Kraft got it too. He got vagina neck.
Okay, I'm starting to see shit I don't need to look at. Right.
Robert Kraft. Look, Robert. He spells it with a K, right? Yeah.
Of course he do. That's that macaroni and cheese money. He spelled it with 3 Ks.
Okay.
Bob KKKK Kraft.
Right there. He's got a vagina neck. You can see it there too.
Yeah, I see it right there. I see another one.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't gonna do nothing with that old man.
What can they do with him? It's a wonder he survived. He ass may die screwing some Asian woman.
I love you a long, long time. No way. Get him a 20-year-old. She'll wear his ass out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Trump vagina neck, and then
them men need to stay in their league. Why they be trying to screw them old young girls?
They trying to die from a Viagra heart attack. That's why.
Lord.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they were, actually that came out right away. As soon as Robert Kraft got arrested, they said the same woman had ties to Trump and his sons. And you can see they all took pictures with her. I said, yeah, and they had her down there in Florida. So I said, yeah, she's providing the women for these rich ass men. It happens with every single president, doesn't it?
Don't it? They didn't catch Obama. Well, he was too busy going for some behind.
Yeah.
And he was one of them Negroes that understood he was on a leash, so you can't really count a alien.
Yeah.
Shit.
Black man can't do nothing.
Nope.
Right, but you think about Donald Trump, in his case, shit, he worse than all the presidents. He came in with a scandal like that.
I know, that's what I was tripping off of. I ain't never seen nobody come in messy.
He came in with a scandal like that. Then after he get locked up, he replaces him with this Chinese lady. he replaced Epstein with this Chinese lady. Think about it. Because at first they was flying to the islands, him, Bill Clinton, all of that with Jeffrey Epstein.
I was reading about that.
Now they not doing that no more. Now they going spending $65. That don't matter. He spent $65. Bob Kraft said, "Fuck that. I need to save money."
I didn't think anybody could be worse as Kennedy, because they said he was rampant with his shit.
Yeah, they did. He was out in the open. He didn't give a shit.
He didn't give a crap.
They said he did not care. He was just making a hoe out of Marilyn Monroe.
Because even the Secret Service men were getting
Let me see if I can find something, y'all.
Was getting a bit concerned about what he was doing.
I gotta look for.
It was Marilyn Monroe. Then it wasn't his secretary too, right?
Anything that had a split.
Yeah, they said John Kennedy was just
Yeah,
he was rampant.
He was. He didn't care. He
ask not where my penis goes. Ask if
Lord. They even found before the last Kennedy that had passed, it was a big scandal. The police, some chick said she was being raped. When he opened the door, his ass was walking around in a t-shirt, and that's all he was had on. I think his nephew had raped another chick, because it was during the time when Tyson was all up in his stuff, and it was all kind of evidence that this dude was a rapist, but he was a Kennedy, and they let him go.
Oh, yeah. Remember Michael Kennedy Skakel killed a little girl back in the day. And
they took forever to arrest him.
Yeah, they arrested him now. And see, y'all heard that speech, but it was wrong. It's ask not what you can. That's wrong. That his speech used to be, ask not where my penis goes, but ask me where is the hose. That used to be.
All right, y'all. Can everybody see my screen?
Let me see. Oh, I already seen this.
Yeah. Can everybody see my screen?
Let me go back to your screen.
Yes,
Y'all know who this is?
Who is that sister there?
Do y'all know who this is? Anybody?
No.
Some people said yes. Okay. This is Sally Hemings. This is the one that Thomas Jefferson was knocking up.
Oh, he was raping her. That's the little girl that Thomas Jefferson raped.
Sally Hemings.
When you sent me that, Lisa, that looked like so many people in my family on my mother's side. It blew me back. They finally found a picture of her, or they've been hiding the picture. Put it that way.
Look at her nose. Now that's a sister's nose.
That's a straight up sister.
Yeah.
What I noticed, they always made that picture of her smiling. She don't look so gleeful in that picture.
Yeah, look at her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
She had 7 kids for him.
Yes, she did.
And he must have had her on a deep watch because anytime he would come around, she would come up pregnant. Other than that, when he wasn't around, she wasn't pregnant.
They said he was extremely jealous too.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want any of the black male slaves messing with her. He would have a meltdown if they went near her.
Ugh, that's terrible.
Yeah,
I had to live through that.
They said he was very jealous of her possibly going off with a black man. It said it damn near destroyed his ass. He couldn't handle it.
Shit, she couldn't handle what she had to go through with his little nasty, pasty ass body.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me all this fucking time that George Washington was afraid of black dick?
No, not George, but Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you know what, Lisa?
So Thomas Jefferson was afraid of black dick like that? Damn, I guess we must have a real one.
You know what, Lisa? I'm not surprised that picture came out because you know what I had told you about a few months ago. I finally found a picture in the Smithsonian of my great-great-grandfather. Them motherfuckers got them pictures buried. They think they slick. They been knew Sally Hemings about her identity and stuff. They was playing all these years. Wonder why it come up now.
Yeah.
Where did you find that one at? Was it the Smithsonian too?
Actually, I was researching some history on slavery, and on the site that I went on to, her picture was there.
Yeah. I went to the Smithsonian looking for some stuff, and I said it was there, and I said, oh, there he is, and stuff. And I'm saying, that's interesting. When you popped yours up, I thought it came from the Smithsonian also. But that mean they been new.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And she don't look happy, poor thing.
You know, remember he started raping her because, as far as I'm concerned, he raped her.
What, around about 14 years old?
And just kept having sex with her over and over. And then I started reading how he was jealous and didn't want her near any of the male slaves. And if she got too close to them or had, or was laughing or anything, he would cuss her out.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, he was very jealous. I said, aren't you supposed to be that way with your wife?
Hold up. See, that once again, that's how that devil works. I like how they halfway tell the story. Come on now, y'all. That ain't the only thing that happened. When he found her laughing and smiling with that slave, he either got whooped, hung, or sold.
Amen.
Hey, hold on. What? Hey, Thomas Jefferson, what the fuck happened to brotherly love? But you whooping brothers' asses now?
They would take Sally Hemings, because I've done a lot of research on it for off and on. They would take some of the family members, they would take them over to France. They trained them and everything for their needs only. Because her brother was right there, or brothers. We don't know how many relatives, but they kept them real close to them. They didn't let them go stray too far.
Oh yeah. And they don't speak of this a lot, but she also had a sister there with her too.
Yeah, I knew about the sister.
Yeah, there was a sister, and her brother was there. So, it was a couple of her family members that were, on that same plantation with Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, and they claimed that that she looked a lot like her stepsister. Would that have been stepsister or half sister, or however they did it, because his wife that passed, they were related.
Thomas Jefferson's wife. Yeah, Thomas Jefferson's wife, his white wife, was her half sister.
Yeah, and they said they favored a lot.
She, I think it was the grandfather of Thomas Jefferson, slept with, I think, Hemings' mother or something like that.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, come on. But these are the same ones talking about they don't believe in race mixing, but that's all their men did.
Yeah,
like that's all their men did was sleeping.
Or they honor the tradition of family.
I mean, just look at all the fucking stock in the slave fields, and they want to bring that bullshit up. Lie.
Or how the black men were oversexed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's all they did was mess with sisters.
Yep. Sure did. In fact, that's why their wives were jealous, because they felt they were spending more time with the female slaves than them.
Uh-huh. And then she'll go around and stump all the babies to death. Number one death. Number one death. Number one death.
In Virginia, they made that shit illegal that they could do that.
Yeah. See, there's a reason why you see her as the pedophile in school. She's been doing that mess. You know, that stuff started on the plantation, and they just do it now in the schools when they get around children.
Them little white girls would be running around grabbing brothers' penises and stuff, demanding sex. I don't know how a brother could do it. Oh, wait, them people are deviants.
Yeah. I mean, I sure wouldn't want Sally's existence. Some old,
and you see how ugly Thomas Jefferson look?
Yeah.
Ooh, child.
And some old raggedy, old smelly sulfuric bastard.
Pasty ass.
And them old forefathers, they look just like drag queens with their powdered wigs on. Shoes with big
pasty ass.
Tasty. I think it's lack of flavor. These motherfuckers.
Yeah, but I'm just saying they look like drag queens, because remember they used to wear them old powdered wigs.
Probably had fleas in them.
And had on them shoes with big buckles.
Yeah, that shit look crazy.
And knickers on. They look like a bunch of freaks. So their forefathers. You damn right they're your forefathers, because
they're rapists. They rapists.
Came over here looking like that. I guess these people, the natives in the land, were looking at them like they lost their mind, walking around looking the way that they did.
Yeah, that was really surprising when you said that. I said, damn, they look like some people in my family. Like, wow. Bless your heart.
Yeah. She looks a lot like, well, some, they don't, not all the way, but my great-great-grandmother was a mulatto. She, her mother was raped. And she was a mulatto too. And probably around the same age as Sally Hemings in the picture that I have of her. Unbelievable.
Nice looking lady.
Yeah, nice looking lady with some old bastard after her all the time. Yep.
It's good to finally see a real picture of her. Instead of that one generic ass light skinned picture of her with her smiling. I'm like, the fuck is she smiling for? Motherfucker raping her all the goddamn time.
No, they wouldn't be smiling, dealing with that shit.
No, that's so unrealistic,
Yeah.
So unrealistic.
I mean, it's almost like you can read her thoughts.
I mean, but this also confirms for me that even back then, these fucking Beckys weren't no damn good. If Thomas Jefferson wasn't fuck with them, what is the whole landscape now? They still ain't fucking with them.
Right.
They really want to be with black women openly. I mean, some are doing it. Like Lisa was telling me, it's a few billionaires. They openly with sisters. They don't give a damn no more.
Yeah. And the thing is, I know a lot of people talk down on mulattoes, but you also have to remember a lot of these people were the result of rape. They sure didn't ask for that, and remember Malcolm X's mom was a mulatto.
Yeah, and she did not, she vowed not to have children with him. She wanted to have children with the darkest man possible.
Yeah, she hated her white side. She did. She hated her white side. And you saw that come out in Malcolm X.
Yes.
She absolutely hated that part of herself. So
yeah, she said that's why her husband was so dark skinned.
Yep.
Yeah. And you got to remember, the mulatto got treated just like the slave. Some of them might have got treated a little better, but their asses got beaten. They got hung. They had to work the fields. They
didn't give a damn.
Can you imagine how many times she was raped inside that house with Jefferson?
Oh, Lord.
my heart goes out to her because I know that shit had to be messed up.
Wow, me too.
But, y'all, that's all I wanted to cover with you, and I really wanted to talk about, you know, what was going to occur tomorrow. So we got 2 events happening.
So wait a minute, we got the supermoon is on
Tomorrow,
on Thursday.
starting tomorrow. So
it starts tomorrow?
It starts
Because when I Googled it, it said the 21st.
Right. It starts tomorrow into the 21st.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do my research. Make
so
sure
it's going to start tomorrow night and it's going to last all the way into the 21st.
Wonderful. We got a lot of good information.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then we're, and again, we got the sun crossing the equator tomorrow.
Amazing.
So that will make it officially spring. Mm-hmm. And on top of that, you can't beat 2 powerful events in one day.
Mm-hmm. We're still in retrograde.
Mm-hmm.
Until April.
Yeah. And you know what else is real funny, y'all? Speaking of that, yesterday I saw a couple of articles on the underground bunkers.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking at them. They got freaking whole homes underground. You hear me? I mean, a whole house under there.
Mm-hmm. I heard about that.
Under there. It's got, some of them got swimming pools and everything.
Yeah, I seen that shit. And then they got water, they got food, they got all of they building bunkers for when
they got the gang down there.
Right, but this is the funny shit. How long are you gonna be equipped to live underground?
Like I said, they got packed in there 10 years worth of food.
Damn, 10 years.
10 years. 10 years.
Eating each other, at least. They doing everything to try to escape.
Yeah,
they're not getting away with shit.
Yeah, they sure are.
No, look, they think. Look, you know what I don't know what the funniest part is. Did they build that shit or they think that shit worked? That's the funny part. How do you know if? Because see what happened at the floods and all the hurricanes. Those people thought that their house was flood and hurricane proof. Then they found out that shit was made out of cardboard. But it was too late. You was drowned.
Yeah. I just, I have worked underground for many years, and I'm telling y'all something. Don't go underground. I'm telling y'all something I know. Don't go underground.
But you're wrong. No, everybody black knows it. Look, I want y'all to think about this. Where do we get gases from? Underground. Where do we get electricity from? Underground. Where do we get oil from? Underground. So what makes you think if we have a catastrophic event like an earthquake, which happening underground, you gonna escape? That's the dumbest shit. I said, yeah, white people are so stupid. We built it, it's flood proof. Well, what if the water starts seeping in, then you can't get out because you underneath all that water? Yeah, that won't happen. How you know? You gonna drown?
Yep. It's just a horrible death.
Yes, it is.
I don't want to be trapped underground. Right? Look, that shit get to shaking and a lava leak happen or a gas leak happen underneath that, and you can't get out the cave house. White people always want to make some damn cave.
That's their nature.
Yeah.
They want to be underground, doing what they do.
They need to crawl back under that motherfucker for real.
Well, it's a horrible death. That's all I'm gonna say. And LVZ is right, because when I started working underground, I seen the oil, the oils. And then you got these pockets of sulfur that would just explode. And I was like, wow, we had to go down there with Tyvek suits. And you have to wear these the masks that you wear, they have canisters. And we'd have to change them every 4 hours. We had to make sure our eyes were protected and everything. It's not what you think it is.
Well, look at all them coal miners. Even to this day, they get black lung going down there. They get all that black lung and they die.
Lisa, I would cough up black soot, and I wore a dust mask. I said, I ain't gonna be working down here for long.
Jerry Jones and Mark Cuban, they got some built outside of Dallas, underground bunkers. Yep. And then they got some in Bruce folks got some out there in Denver, Colorado.
The Maloos got
about
some shit too.
Yeah, Michael talking about that airplane and shit. What is so-called sleepy. That's how they gonna try to escape when this shit hits the fan.
Yeah, but Michael, isn't that by the airport there in Colorado?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
That's what I thought.
But they even got luxury submarines.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, pull it up. Luxury submarine.
They're not going to escape. I mean, playing it.
Man, a fantasy. Who want to get stuck in a submarine?
Yeah, well, that's where it got. But what Mike talking about, that's where it got all that fucking symbolism and shit at. As far as the underground bunker and shit, it's right under that Denver airport.
Right.
Hey, in the words of Pimp C, if I got to suffocate underground and trying to get away from whatever was supposed to happen, I don't mind dying. Look, death ain't that bad that I'm going to suffocate myself, man. It's gonna happen to all.
But it's like this, LVZ. It's like this. It's like somebody say, okay, well, pick your death. Either you can be buried alive, or you can go before a firing squad. Pick your death.
Right, exactly. With that, why do I gotta have such shitty choices?
Well, I would go before a firing squad because I know it would be instant. You don't know how long your ass gonna be underground.
That's true too. But what if they really shitty shots?
Y'all on a firing squad. Still, I was still going to shoot my ass. Go ahead.
True Roy said, "You asshole! You shot me in the knee."
I don't have no more bullets. Damn.
Oh, shit. You better make sure they got a plenty bullets.
Talk about you just gonna have to bleed out. What?
Well, I still would take that chance because I didn't work underground. The last job I worked under, I worked below 300 feet below sea level. LVZ. I've seen some things.
Yeah, and the thing is,
I'm closing the rest of the week.
Yeah, to me, they're going into their own coffin. Under there, you're just willingly going to your coffin.
Yes, it is. And they so arrogant. They're gonna have shit under the ground, pools, beaches, plenty of food.
Yeah, they do. Some of them, they said it's a whole town under there.
Right. I'm glad True Roy had said that too, because I talked to my father, and I worked on electrician sites. You can't just go digging willy nilly anywhere. Because it's stuff underground. And if that's the case, that means, they found a nice spot to make your stuff. But at the same time, they didn't tell you what you were close to.
Yeah. Wow.
Eye-opening.
Yeah, it is. It is. And like you said, they're not going to escape anything. They're really wasting their time. Big time. All right, y'all. I just wanted to come together for a little bit tonight and just chop it up about the things that are happening. And hopefully you walked away with more knowledge. That's the whole goal, right?
Much love, Lisa. I definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah.
All right,
definitely. I love chopping it up with y'all.
Yeah.
She gonna have me studying all night. I'm gonna get in trouble again. My husband gonna be like, "You've been up all night studying. I can't help it. I want to get knowledge."
I'm going to California. I'm gonna get me some money.
When you
coming, LVZ?
I'm going to the poppy fields. I need to get that
I'm telling you, you go up there. Them white folks may have cleaned up all them flowers. They probably got them all. They're
Yeah,
just
maybe
out
we
there
need-
sitting in the
No
grass.
bull. They ain't show you what it looked like after they left. They only showed you what it looked like when they were there. They ain't into it's all the grass off the side of the hill.
Yeah.
Of that.
Real talk. I might take a trip to the bay before the year over.
Oh my goodness. Y'all better hurry up.
Yeah, we try and get out there.
You know they gonna outpick you.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
You are.
Hey, look over there, black guy. I see freedom. They gonna try to do a trick bag. Look over there. There's freedom. Where?
He gonna no, True Royal. He's gonna stand in the middle of all of those orange poppies and just hold his hands up and go,
Ah! Behold, I am here.
Funny, y'all funny. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna have a coat down that zone. Listen, a coat of look, a coat of Peckerwood's called the John Brown Society. We're the John Brown Society. You need to stop treating our black kings that way. We're just supposed to be servants for these Hebrew kings. Praise Sky Daddy.
He's gonna be right in the middle of the poppy field with his arms stretched out.
You know, white people be so damn high, they gonna really I knew Jesus was black. They always said it, I didn't know. Hark!
Y'all wrong, y'all wrong, y'all wrong.
Oh my God, that's gonna be so funny.
In the mud.
You're gonna have to go live in that poppy field because
LVZ one live in the Honk!
I might make that trip out there, LVZ. I ain't too far. I'll say, okay. The poppy fields is about 3 to 4 hours for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's I was looking it up. It's near LA.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what it says in the article. And people that live around that town are having a fit because they said there's too many people coming in there now.
Wow,
Can't even fucking sleep. Everybody wants to do poppy.
They ain't even discreet about their shit. At least we discreet. We just, a little small group come and disappear. They lined up backpacks, kids, and they shameful.
Yep, they sure are. All right, y'all. Yeah, just drop into the 24/7 live stream. You don't have to stay there long. Just spend some time there and leave.
Yep.
That's it.
No, I always do.
Yeah, I go over there all the time.
All right, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your night and enjoy the supermoon that's coming tomorrow. We're not going to see the equinox. Unfortunately, the sun is going to look the same. So we're not going to, get to enjoy that.
Lord have mercy. Brace yourself, Esau.
Right. Supermoon.
It's coming. All right, y'all. Peace, family.
Shalom, Lisa. Shalom, family.
Shalom.
Putting these links in for y'all.
Shalom.